Hi, welcome to Patent Purple Life. My name's Jo, and today we are talking brushes, and specifically tulip shaped brushes, these four. Don't ask me how I've accumulated four of this shape of brush within the last 9 months, but I have, and now it's like some kind of obsession, and every time I look at a face brush, it has to be this shape, which is ridiculous and bizarre, but that's what happens when you have a makeup addiction. So, the tulip shaped brush is basically a tapered brush, but for your face. And the reason that I like brushes with this shape, especially when they're a little bit, unlike a kind of an eyeshadow tapered brush, which would normally be quite long and then the tapered element would be quite short, I prefer the fact that they kind of start a bit lower down and they're tulip shaped. So these brushes are generally designed to be used for sculpting, highlighting, contouring, but I tend to use them for a bit more than that. So I've got four, various brands and various prices. And also slightly different shapes. So if you can see, whilst they all share that kind of tapered shape, some are fatter and wider and some are a bit thinner. So I'm just going to go through them, tell you about each brush, why I like it and how I use it. So this is the Nars Me brush, and it's one of their kabuki brushes with the beautiful wisteria handle. I've written a full review about this on the blog, and I will leave the link below. This brush, I think, is the brush that started it all. It's a goat hair brush. I know that some people think that this brush is quite scratchy. I actually don't mind it. It's not the softest brush in my collection, but I don't have a problem with it. This brush I tend to use for blusher. I have a round face, and so with my blush, as much as I like to do that kind of contour element, as I get a bit older and I think as I understand my face shape a bit more, I'm trying to go for more of the apples of the cheeks to really spotlight and highlight the center of my face. So I've been using it for that, and it's amazing for that. And I also really like to use it for, not that I do that whole sandbagging, baking and all of that malarkey, but if I'm going out somewhere, especially in the evening, and I really want to pop that under eye highlight, to just roll the product, to roll your powder under the eye, along the jawline, just to really highlight it and make it pop, this brush is great for that. It picks up a lot of product, and it's just a good brush. Despite this whole wisteria beautifulness, I'm not that kind of delicate with it, and I just use it as a normal brush, and so far it's been fine. So this is the first brush that I got in that particular shape. It's £43, which is not cheap, but I like it and I use it regularly. So after I bought the Nars, I got the MAC 138, the MAC 138. This brush was not easy to find. So I think I saw a review about it online from, I can't even remember who it was, and I saw the shape of it and I was like, aha, I need this brush. This brush is great for contour. It has a very defined point, which I really like, and it's also goat hair. It's slightly softer than the Nars Me. It's 40 quid, so again, it's not cheap, and I had to go to 4 or 5 MAC stores to get it. I ended up buying it at the MAC store at St Pancras, because the other stores that I went to just didn't have it. And I just love this brush. I just use it all over my face if I want to do something down the nose, middle of the forehead, on the chin, trying to hide my double chin with the darker shade here. I just use it a lot, and it's soft and it's robust. It's got a wooden handle and I really like it. After that, I picked up this beauty. This, surprisingly, is a Bare Minerals brush. I love this brush. I think of all of the tulip shaped brushes that I've got, this one may well be my favorite. It's slightly fatter in the middle, but for that reason, I tend to use it more as an all over kind of face brush type thing. And this is synthetic, and I've used it for liquid foundation. I know, it's true. And it worked really, really well. It's just a really good all-around face brush. This is £28, 28 or 25, depends on where you buy it. But this is a really good brush. Don't overlook Bare Minerals for brushes because these are really good. I've had Bare Minerals brushes in the past that came with the kits for the original mineral foundation. Don't bother with those. Those ones are scratchy, but this brush, this is a really, really good brush. I really like it. And this is a brush that I travel with because it's so easy to carry. It's very well made. It's very sturdy. And I can use it with liquid and powder. This is my top pick. If you're a bit confused about what to do with this kind of funny tulip shaped brush, I'd say go for this brush first. And then this is the brush that I picked up at IMATS last year. This is from Bdellium Tools, not Bdellium as I was calling them for many weeks. This is Bdellium Tools 974. This is from their Maestro range. So this is a brush that has synthetic and natural hair fibre. This is, in my opinion, the closest match to the MAC brush. This is 40 quid and this is like 12 or 15, depending on where you get it online. I think I got it for 10 at IMATS. Again, a really, really, really good brush. Use it for all kinds of things. I think my favourite way to use it though is for kind of blush topper, highlighty, not so much of a sculpting thing. I'm kind of moving away from the whole contour, but this is the beautiful, amazing By Terry Sun Designer palette in Flash and Tan. If you don't have it, you need it. It's amazing. It looks like this. It looks like this. And so the reason that I really like these brushes is that, for example, if I want to pick up this, if I want to pick up the orange shade, I can literally pick it up on the end of the brush and apply it. But then if I want to do like a mixture of colours, I can pick it up on the side and apply that as well. And it's just, they just apply beautifully. I know that you could probably get the same functionality from a standard powder brush, but I don't know, I just really like these tulip shaped brushes. I think they're really good, very good value. Bdellium Tools is a brand that I don't know a lot about, but it's been around I think for about 7 or 8 years. And they've got some really great brushes in different styles and different ranges, and they're often at IMATS. So if you're going, it's worth checking them out. But yeah, these are my 4 tulip shaped brushes. The obsession continues. If you have a brush this shape and you're enjoying it, let me know. If there is a brush that's this shape that's out there that I don't have and you think I should have it, let me know. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this video and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.